now?
Yeah,
Business?
yeah. Actually, it's
Okay.
a side house and house and shop are joint kind of. So I don't want to disturb my
Oh,
family.
and where are you all? Where are you guys staying right now? Where are you, Divyansh? Where are you now?
I'm in Mumbai.
Which part of India?
Mumbai.
Bombay, Mumbai. Okay. Manjot, where are you?
I'm Jalandhar, Punjab.
Jalandhar. Puru?
I'm from Jaipur, Elson.
All right, fantastic. And Kunal?
Chhattisgarh, probably the least heard.
It's
All
not
right,
least her,
fantastic.
dude. Chill out.
And Kunal?
I think Jalandhar is least.
Chhattisgarh,
We like.
probably the
No,
What are you guys
Jalandhar is
doing
known
right
now.
Sagar, let
Not
me know.
least
Right,
her,
when?
dude. Chill out.
And Kunal?
I
Oh,
think
gaming. Oh,
Jalandhar is-
fantastic. Okay, great.
Chhattisgarh,
We like.
probably.
All right, what are you
Jalandhar
guys
is
doing?
known now.
Okay.
It's like
Sagar, let me know. Right, when? Who's the last man on? It's Manjot, right? Oh, fantastic. Okay, great.
Chhattisgarh,
we like.
probably.
All right, what are you guys
Jalandhar is
doing?
known now.
Sagar, where's the
It's
link
like-
for the Sagar? Let me know. Right, when? Who's the last man on? It's Manjot. Posted on the Avolympics group. Okay, great. Put that up whenever you're free. All right. Okay, Manjot, I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Your topic is just give me a second. Your number 3. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an interesting topic. It's a very cool topic. So the topic that you're going to be speaking on is humans have free will. Cool.
Yep.
And you are going to be talking against the topic when you start. The time is 10:11 now. You have 5 minutes of speech. I'm going to be able to. I'll be interrupting you in between that speech. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
So the topic we are talking about here, free will. So do you think we have a free will? Let me say that I don't agree. Do you, there are marketers around the world, whole around the world, influencing our thought process, our will, touching our, targeting our needs, targeting our emotions, targeting our dopamine hits, which will give a hype, and we can they can use them for their benefits. Free will is a thing like where we can choose a thing with our perspective. Then is it happening nowadays? No, I don't think so. So let me give an example. The people who go to the wrong side, which mean I mean porn sites, are they going by their will? Are they going by their they wanted to go there? Are they going rationally? Are they thinking before that? No, because they just want dopamine hits. Are the persons who are watching TikTok? Are the people who are scrolling pictures of beautiful girls on Instagram? Are they doing the right thing? Are they doing it rationally? Are they doing about their will? They want to do it? No. It's about the marketing. It's about it's the way they are portrayed. About the way their senses are touched. It's about the way their dopamine gets the hit. Marketers know all these needs which we have as a human, and their target is in such a way that we don't have any chance to have a free will of ourselves. Do you remember the picture of Disha Patani with the client Calvin one? Market exactly know which sentiments we are hurting with that. What are the things which will evoke those sentiments? What will people started trolling them? People started doing like making memes. People started making. Some people were segregated on the strategy like this is wrong, this is that. Some people were on the side like what getting their dopamine hit by debating on that topic and all that. But what it got to the company, what the company got out of it, the the brand image, the hype they wanted to generate. Free will is a kind of subject where we analyze things rationally and with all thinking about all the direction and rationally choose the thing which we wanted to do, like buying a product maybe. If we see line by line what are its perspectives, sorry for that one, what are its benefits, what are its shortcomings, what are its cons, but we don't think that we are attached, we are hit by our emotions. Our emotions lead more than our will. So I
Switch,
definitely.
Manjot, switch. Manjot, switch.
So the other side of Manjot was telling you that humans don't have free will. Let me tell you, they have one. Even I have one. I agree. Many of the people don't have get influenced by these marketers and all that stuff, and they don't use their free will. But there are people in the Avalon army. There are people in the world who use their will to make the right choices, who are biased, who are rational with their choices. who are not influenced by anything. They think in all the directions they want to, and then analyze according to their needs. So I agree on the fact that the marketers have, people have free will to choose anything and everything that they don't want to do, and is required for their betterment or not. Let me tell you one more thing about the free will thing. Like everyone knows, we will have to exercise to get fit. Yeah, am I
Switch,
right?
switch.
So yeah, this side of Manjot was telling you like we don't have a free will. People have a free will. No, people don't have a free will at all. People, it, do you? I was telling about the exercise thing. We get fit when we exercise. But do you know what people need? They want fast results. This need was targeted by the marketers, like the belt, the burning belts came into the picture. We all know that do nothing to us. That's just a hype created and targeting our wills. Like we have not strong enough will to fight with our emotions. Like no, we don't have that much strong will to fight the influence of the marketers. So I agree on the fact like we don't have free will. Another thing I want to portray here with the that we don't have free will is that like when we choose I don't want to go political here. So when we choose a party or a thing, but uh, are they are it is it our own unbiased choice? No, it's the choice of our family. It's choice of our surrounding. Our
Switch,
surrounding
Manjot.
experience.
Switch.
But let me tell you one thing: if a person really wants to be unbiased and choose a thing, they can go anywhere and everywhere to do that, because you have the power in your hand. You have the right. You have the power. You have the choice to change your environment according to you, which complement you more, which
Okay,
help.
fantastic, Manjot. Fantastic. Your time is up. All right, guys, that was a fantastic round two. You all did quite well. I hope the energy is still alive.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, it is.
Yes. Kunal,
Yes,
where are you, Kunal?
definitely.
Went for another water break?
Yeah, actually, I went for a little water break, but then yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So the audience wants a lot more energy. That's something that I can tell you all. They want a lot more energy. They're missing Bhavesh and Lolly. They're missing the energy that those guys brought in. We want to see that kind of energy. So I don't know if this is Odin and Zeus that's on the chat, but I want to see a lot more energy from you guys.
You
But
sure will.
before we
You
go
sure will.
to our final round,
Yeah.
we're going to have another round, which is your round three. I like to call this Sankalp surprise round.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry,
on
Elson.
Sankalp
I'm
surprise
sorry,
round,
Elson.
Sankalp is not there today.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
Was the fourth person done in the turntable round? I guess Manjot
Yes.
was third, right?
No. All four of you were done.
All four are done.
Manjot took the topic three, but all four of you were done.
Okay.
So that's done. We're moving on to round three. Okay, and round three is what we like to call Sankalp surprise round. And during this round, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be debating against your own team. All right. So
Okay.
Divyansh, you will be debating against Kunal, and Manjot, you will be debating against Puru. Is
Okay.
that clear? We
Fair.
have two topics for you. So let's start this time with Manjot and Puru. Cool. And let me just get your topic ready. All right. So Manjot and Puru, you guys are going to be talking on the topic video games are too violent.
Can we interrupt each other?
You can interrupt each other. You can interrupt each other. You guys are going to be talking. So the first you start. It's going to be same as the first round. One enough, and then you guys get to debate. Clear?
So
All
it's
right.
like the second half of first round. So are you telling who will be for, who will be against, or we
Yes,
have to
I'll
choose
be
ourselves?
telling you who is for and who is against. All right. So I
A
want one
mild
of you
thing,
guys.
Elson, I would like to, yeah, a mild thing I would like to say is that like I'm actually saving up my internet a lot because this cost me a kind of a lot of internet, huge kind of thing. So I'm just saving up
Okay.
my internet. So if my video goes off, just let me know. I'm
Alrighty. No,
actually have to sometimes switch off my videos in
I understand.
case
Not a
I'm very
problem.
loose.
Not a problem.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. So
Thanks.
in this round, the topic is going to be video games are too violent. Can Manjot, can you choose heads or tails?
Heads.
All right, Manjot. So you are going to be going for the topic, which says that video games are too violent, and that means Puru, you are going to be saying that video games are not too violent. Are we clear? Manjot and Puru, are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if it's
We are.
okay. Okay. All right, Team Osiris. Manjot, your time starts in 3, 2, 1. You have 1.5 minutes. Go.
Video games are too violent for anyone. Video games are like creating fantasizing realities out of the world which even doesn't exist, man. Let me take an example of a children who of 5 or 6 who plays the games like PUBG, Valorant, or others. There are many cases in which it's found they ended up killing themselves or ended up killing their parents or anybody in the family because of the violence.
What? Manjot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
No, no, no.
interrupt you.
Wait, let Manjot speak for 1.5 minutes.
Oh, sure.
Where was I
You're
sorry.
saying that people kill.
Yeah, people are killing. The thing is, parents don't have control over their children most of the time. They are busy working their own things and all that stuff. But the thing is, children are influenced by the marketing tactics I was talking about. Yeah, they don't have the free will. They are influenced by the thing. They are influenced by the pressure by their friends that yeah, my friend is playing and all that. But they don't think rationally that what can this game cause my mindset to? Like the violent graphics, the violent storytelling, and the violent things in the games can actually influence people to do that, repeat the same in the actual world. Like one more thing I want to add here: people use video games as an escapism from their realities because they don't want to take a revenge, or fight with anyone in the real world. They do that in the game. That's fine for sometimes. I can say that. But people try to take their revenge out. They try to make it their habit. They are only thinking about that kind of stuff. They get addicted to this kind of stuff. They want this violent stuff at all, like to carry forward their day. That's the thing.
All right, Manjot, your time is up. Your time is up. Puru, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I just want to confirm one more thing once again. So the topic is video games are too violent, and I'm going
Yes.
against it, right? That they're not too violent. I just
Yes.
wanted to clear that out. Super cool. Super nice.
You're going to be saying video games are not too violent. Clear?
Mhm.
Your 1.5 minutes of uninterrupted speech. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
Super cool. First of all, Manjot, I'll say one thing to you. We were talking about video games being violent, not a person getting violent after playing video game. Okay, so all your whole speech was kind of imbalanced. It didn't served to what the topic was. Now, here's my point. Video games are violent. Of course, they are violent, dude. But they're not too violent. They're not as violent that a person will be affected in a bad way, a very, very, very bad way. I have played Modern Warfare. I have played many horror games. I've played games. I play Valorant every day, dude. Like I'm killing a opposite team. But does that mean that I am going ahead and fighting with the person I'm playing with? No, I'm not doing that. Every one of us is friend. Like we have had a Valorant match as well. And I was playing in the intra-house selection because I wanted to be in, but of course I was not as good player to be in. Now the thing is, the video games that we're talking about here, I'm including every single kind of video game. Have you played Candy Crush, Manjot? How violent is it? Have you ever played? Let me give you a better example. Have you ever played the Barbie wala game? Have you ever played Mario? How violent are those games? They're not violent at all. Other than that, let me talk about the violent games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. A person is actually walking ahead, a person is killing other people, and that is what we call violence. But that is not as violent that I'll be like, oh dude, it is affecting me in bad way, or the gunfires are too loud that my brain is shaking and all this
All
stuff.
right, Puru, your time is up. Your time is up. Manjot, how do you feel? Your team captain, does it feel like he stabbed you in the back?
Yeah, I was not able to hear. Repeat, please.
Okay.
Didn't got you.
You were not able to hear?
I was not able to hear you, Elson.
No, what I'm saying is, how does it feel right now? hearing Puru talk against you? Does it feel like he
Sort of,
stabbed you in
man.
the back? Like your
Rebuttals
captain
and
stabbed you?
rebuttals and all these things are a part of debate, and they help us grow. At the same time, they help us put forward our things in a better way. There is always a better other situation or any other situation in different context to each and every topic. But the thing is, we have to put forward the argument in a way in a debate. So that's the thing. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. Okay, fantastic. So Manjo just gave us a life lesson. He took it like a sport. Now you guys have 1.5 minutes where you guys can actually interrupt each other. There's no uninterrupted speech. You have 1.5 minutes of debating. One tip that I noticed from last time is that I'm not going to be moderating this. So if either one of you take the entire time, I'll just call it a shot after 1.5 minutes. Clear?
Clear.
All right. So its time is 10:25. We'll wrap it up at 10:27. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Puru, you were saying that you play Valorant each and every day. You don't get affected by it, but that's because you have your senses intact. You have your the reason you want to play. You don't play it as an escapism. You are an adult. You can decide your things, and you are not you are playing Valorant because you want to play that. You are not influenced by any other person. The thing I'm talking about and the violence of the video games is escapism, and that the revertedness they are bringing in, like the revenge kind of thing I was talking about.
Yes, Manjot, I agree with you on that point. I agree with you on
Definitely, you have
saying I agree with the point that you made, which is people use it for escapism, right? But when we come to the topic that video games are violent or not violent, that is when it gets interesting. Because I have had many friends who have come to me, I've had many parents who have come to me, and they're like, dude, video games are too violent, they show blood and they show a lot of body parts coming out and all this stuff. But the important part is video games also show what age you should be of when you will be playing
who,
that. And Manjot, I believe we
who
should
has
be
the duty to check that? Who
yes
sees
man,
that?
yes
A 4
Manjot,
5 year children see that his or her
All right,
parents
guys, your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Fantastic. Okay, that was round 3 from Team Osiris. Now, Divyansh and Kunal, are you guys ready to
Yep.
stab each other's back?
Yeah, sure.
Always.
Okay,
Always,
fantastic.
always.
Your topic is people are inherently good, but the world makes them evil. Cool. Can you choose either heads or tails? Give me a second. Let me just type it out first. Yeah, Kunal, can you choose either heads or tails for the motion of the topic? Yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
I'll go with heads again.
You'll go with heads. That means you're going to be speaking for the topic, which means you're going to be saying that people are inherently good, but it is the world that makes them evil.
Exactly.
Clear, Divyansh?
Yep, all clear.
All right. So I want Divyansh to start the topic. So Divyansh, the time is 10:28.
All right.
Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. You have 1.5 minutes of uninterrupted speech. Go.
Oh, sorry, I just forgot my topic. Could you just repeat that? I just zoned out.
People.
I just got zoned out. I was thinking about something, but
one
People are
minute
inherently
silence
good.
in the chat,
People
please.
are inherently good, but the world makes them evil. You are saying that people are not inherently good, and it's not that the world makes them evil. You're going to be speaking against the topic. Clear?
all right.
The topic is people are inherently good. The world makes them evil. You're speaking against the topic. Your time starts now.
All right. So I say that people are not inherently good because they do things that they have been taught or they have been influenced by. So people seeing them as bad is literally correct. Why? Because they have been doing wrong things according to society, which is a fact where we live in. Like if we are like we consider in India that. Not in India, I must say, but in the whole world, that stealing is bad, and that is what society has accepted all around the world. That if you steal, you will suffer the consequence. So, if you are stealing, that is making you bad. Even if you mean to do it or not mean to do it. If you steal or you get the tag of stealing, you are bad in the eyes of society. Same thing goes for different crimes that we commit. That that we steal a car, or we murder someone. That all comes on under the same roof, that comes under the society, which decides whether a person is wrong or right. It is none of us that we can decide individually if he's wrong. Yeah, we may have an individual point according to the situation, but it's ultimately the society that will decide if a person is wrong or right. That would be our government that would decide on the basis of proof if he's wrong or right. We have no basic judgment that we can say that per person is correct, or we are inherently correct, because we don't know what background he's from, or what he's taught, or what he's influenced by, right? So whatever we see, or whatever we are told, is compared to what the society is seeing you through their eyes. Yeah.
Okay, Divyansh, your time is up.
Yep.
Just want to repeat the topic again for Kunal's benefit. It is that people are inherently good, and it is the world that makes them evil. Cool?
Yeah.
Your 1.5 minutes of uninterrupted speech, your time starts now.
I'm speaking for the motion, and that's why I would say that we do not feel any sort of hate for a newborn. If you see a newborn baby, you are not going to feel any sort of hate for it. All you can think of is good things you're going to teach him, the way he's going to grow up. And when you see an old man crying, when you see suffering, when you see empathy, you feel empathy. I'm sorry. When you see old people, okay, when you see them crying, or when you see a little baby crying, all you feel is empathy. All you feel is good feelings, good vibes. So that doesn't constitute that a person is inherently bad. That means that a person is inherently good and looks for the benefit of people. Mankind is for the benefit of people. Though some people get lost on the track of life, and I don't want to sound like a spiritual philosopher, but what I would like to tell you is that people are inherently good. The world makes them good. What happens is that when they are mistaught something, when they are preached something wrong, when they are told that killing bodies, that is the revenge and vengeance, all of these materialistic things which give you a temporary satisfaction of accomplishing something which you couldn't earlier, that is a short-term goal, and it's going to cost you a lot. And that's why I couldn't say that people make evil. Evil makes evil. That doesn't constitute to people who are right now out of who are right now out of just fresh into the world. That doesn't happen to people like that. Every child, every newborn, every person who is into school, they are taught good things. Why? Because we already have that virtue. And of course, why are people taking in that knowledge? Why is not everyone a criminal mind? Why is not everyone a criminal mind? That's because the virtue exists. The entire thing is in our mind. We have this ability to empathize with people. We have this ability to resonate with people and the cause.
All right, Kunal, your time is up. Your time is up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So Divyansh and Kunal, now you get 1.5 minutes where you guys can debate against each other. I will not be moderating this. I will just close it at 1.5 minutes. The time is 10:33 now. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
All right, Kunal. So I have just a simple question for you. The world, with a brief, I want to say that the world is not just consist of babies or something. Consider a father.
Everybody is born from that. Okay, let me cut you off there. I'm going to. I know. I can predict what you're going to say. So let me take the lead here. I'll tell you what exactly is going to happen. Everybody is born from babies. Everybody starts at a certain point of time. Everybody begins there. Begins there, but yeah, that is funny, right? That's funny. Everybody begins there. Everybody has this sense of goodness and virtue, dude. See, you're smiling. You're feeling good. You're feeling you're enjoying this yourself. You're actually proving my point right there. You have this feeling of goodness. You're enjoying my speech. You're enjoying it.
How would you know that?
Whatever you say, you can't deny that you're smiling. And that's the point I'm going to stick to right now, because I can see that happening. And you're feeling good since I'm speaking. You're laughing at it.
If a victim or a criminal is good at heart, why is he committing that crime? He's good at
because
heart.
of the wrong teaching.
He's good.
Because of the
So
wrong teaching,
why
he's
would he
committed
commit
crimes.
crime?
People
Why
are
would he
telling him that,
why
okay,
would
you are
he
good at
commit
heart. I told you,
That's not the thing.
the
But
revenge mechanism,
if
okay?
it
The
comes
revenge
under
mechanism. I
society,
told
like
you
you
about
said,
that.
the world
That
wants
is
to
not something which should happen with people.
say that
That is
the
not
world
something
sees
in
it,
which
the
the
society
direction
is
you have
like
to go
that.
at.
The
The
society
wrong
sees
teaching takes
and has
people
the
the wrong way,
mind
though they have these good virtues at hand. And every
whether
criminal has some reason to do something.
what they're
They
trying to
don't
do.
just go
You
plainly
can't
out
even
and
do
do that
that.
unless
Like
they are
also
psychologically
influenced by
broken.
it. You
That is
cannot
different.
say that if he was raised correct or not. You cannot say if he was inherently good. You don't know what a baby is like because you
So
never have
you
seen
cannot just deny
mind.
it. Yeah, exactly. You don't
Mind
know
is
what a baby is like, but
doesn't
then
know
there is
what
a good virtue.
who's his mother, who's
There
his
is
father.
there's
There's
actually
something
a good virtue to it,
like a
dude.
blank
There's actually a good virtue
blackboard
to it.
and you
You
can
cannot
script
deny
things
that
out.
fact. And you're
When
still smiling.
you
You're
script things out,
still
you do
smiling. You are
and you
enjoying
do
this
things.
speech. That's
You
what is
cannot
happening.
do
You're
things
enjoying
with
the
All
speech.
right,
You're
all
hearing me
right,
talk.
all right. Calm
Yeah.
down, calm down. Split. Okay. Interesting. I saw a lot more energy in you guys attacking each other than you guys were attacking the other houses. This is interesting.
We practiced
Okay.
each other very well. We know each other.
Yeah, so we know each
Different.
other's weak points.
All right,
Exactly.
lovely to hear.
Kunal,
Uh,
Elson, do you
You're gonna
know?
see the same sort of energy, Puru.
Elson, do you know?
You
Yeah,
better
yeah,
get
that is
prepared
very.
for that.
I'm waiting for that, man. Do you know, Kunal, that chat is calling you mild Arnav Goswami because you're not letting anyone speak but mildly.
All right, it's fine. I'll take that. I
okay,
owe these
okay,
classes for that purpose, though they are not on me.
I guess
okay. It looks like
we should
Kunal
be
has
aware
come
of
up
that
with
because
a
we are
different
getting the title of honorable
I
It's
came here
comment.
for
It's
the
like,
house, dude. I came here to
yeah,
play. I
that's
came here to win. I
what
came here to
Arey, that
conquer.
is cool. That is cool. That is.
Okay,
Arey,
okay. All right, guys, calm down. Um, save the energy for our final round. It's nice that everyone's smiling and happy and excited. Puru is rolling up his sleeves and lifting his white mustache. He's all ready. Kunal is doing something with his hands. He looks like he's ready to punch somebody. Divyansh, how are you? How's the energy? How's the Josh?
very high, sir.
Are you okay? Awesome. Manjot, how are
He's
you?
still smiling. He's
This is
still
the last
smiling with the
topic.
point.
Are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, guys. So this is the final round of the AVA debate, round 2. For those of you who, this could be a decider, to be honest, and this will decide who gets into the finals to face Lolly and Angad from Team Zeus. So from my end, what I can say, I can wish you the best of luck. And I would love to see either one of you teams in the finals. May the best man win. May the
Sure.
best men win. All right. So the topic for the final round, which is the tag team, I just want to clear the rules again. It's going to be a Z fashion. Team Izanagi, who is going to be starting?
Kunal will be starting.
I'll let Divyansh take the lead this time.
All right. I will make the call then.
All right. So Divyansh, you will be starting. You will be team member 1. Osiris, who is going to be starting from your end?
Manjot.
Yeah.
Manjot. So it's going to be Divyansh, Manjot, Kunal, and Puru. Clear?
Right.
All right. Manjot, can you choose a heads or a tails?
I'll go for head.
All right, Manjot. So you have chosen against the topic, which is feminism is irrelevant in the 21st century. All right. So Team Osiris, you are saying that feminism is relevant in the 21st century. While Team Izanagi, that is Divyansh and Kunal, you're going to be speaking for the topic that is feminism is irrelevant in the 21st century. Are we both clear on the motion and the topic?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Divyansh. So you will be starting. Yes.
It will be kind of a rebuttal one. Like Divyansh ends up
That's
and I'll.
that's your call. That's your call. You guys will each be getting 1.5 minutes. So it'll be Divyansh first, followed by Manjot. You can either do a rebuttal or you can just speak on your own points, followed by Kunal, and then finally Puru. The only limitation that you have is, for example, if Kunal rebuts your topic or says something against what you said, you will not be able to handle it. It'll be Puru who takes that call. Cool?
Like
That's cool.
yeah.
So,
First
like if Manjot
Divyansh
is speaking
starts
and I
and then
counter it?
I'll speak in his rebuttal. Then Kunal
Divyansh
takes
cannot respond. Yes, Kunal has to respond.
Yeah, then I can respond to Kunal and Puru will jump in.
No, you cannot
No, no,
respond
no, no,
to
no,
Kunal.
no.
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay,
Once
okay,
you
cool,
finish
cool,
speaking,
cool,
you will not be able to speak anymore. Cool.
cool, cool, cool.
So like
All right,
everybody's
Divyansh, are you ready?
Like,
focused
one
onto
more
a
thing, one more
particular
thing.
everybody's
Can I
focused
jump
onto a
in
particular
between?
individual. Like I'll be against Puru in this case. Or like what
No,
how is it going? Like
not
I
necessarily.
can
no, no,
counter
no, no, no,
I
no,
can
no.
counter
So
Manjot only.
You
yeah,
can
here's
counter
the
only
thing.
Manjot. Exactly. You
The
will not be
very
able to
first
counter.
person, the very first person who will speak is Divyansh. Divyansh will put his points. Then it's Manjot's turn. He can either say that these are my points, or he can either say that Divyansh, you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. And then comes your point to reply to Manjot or put on your own points, and then comes my turn. That is how it'll go.
Okay. All right.
Clear? Is everyone clear? Divyansh, are
We
you
have
good?
Yeah,
we have a
just
time of
one
1 minute.
thing, if he counters me, I cannot answer him.
You cannot answer him.
But
So
Kunal,
if Manjot counters you, you will not be able to answer him.
but
See,
Like
Kunal,
It will.
Pardon?
Divyansh, you will be
Kunal
you will
can.
be
Kunal
speaking,
can.
Manjot will
no,
counter you.
like
I'll counter Manjot.
while I'm speaking, right? If I speak X point and Manjot counters it with Y, so can Kunal come up with his point A,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
or
I'll
it's like
I'll reply to
all
it.
mess up kind
Yeah.
of stuff?
Elson, it's a time limit
Yeah.
to that when I can counter or I can counter right front up. Like, whenever I can.
You can counter. You will have 2 minutes of speaking time.
Okay, it's individual speaking time,
So, like,
uninterrupted.
Individual. Yes. Uninterrupted.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Rules
Yeah.
are simple, guys. Rules are simple. Divyansh, are you ready?
Yes.
This is the last 2 minutes
Yeah.
that you will be speaking, unless you get into the finals.
True.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, Divyansh. So the time is
All the best,
10:41. You
Divyansh.
have 2 minutes of speech. Your time
Izanagi
starts
trip.
in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So feminism, a word that has been for our heads and minds for so long, and I say that feminism stands for equality. I will say three ways that feminism can change the world. One is when girls are educated and empowered, they uplift the entire community, not just a single person, but as a community. In sense, if a girl is educated for you can say uh, till his post grad or something, right? And when she has a family, she will definitely educate her husband as well as his or her their children, and they will have a like a good understanding overall as a family, like, and as a they will have a huge value in society. Why? Because that family is highly educated, and people would definitely look up to them because they have done such things. Because they are educated, they would definitely have a upper hand. My second point would be that damaging gender stereotypes hurt boys and men too, right? So in this way, like when the traditional masculine like the boys or the male alpha comes in center, and when we bring feminists, like if we talk about the like the women are never given their points or the rights equally as men do. As in sense, the like the feminism started from US, where many women stood outside White House and started protesting so that they could get their voting rights. You can imagine why women they, have to go for feminism, because they didn't have voting rights from so far, like long time, that they couldn't vote, and they every time had to fight for their thing, even be it for equality in post, be it equality in salary, be it equality in workplace, everywhere. And they definitely face problems that such as women criminal activities that people do, like harassing and all that, etc., that people do even in their workplace or any place. And bringing in feminism at this place gives them a upper hand, so that they can count for justice, they can count for equality in the world, right? So my third point goes from true equality unleashes human potential. This is the big point which I want to make, that when women are empowered, humanity is empowered. Why? Because a woman manages everything. A woman is a housewife, is a elder sister, is a works at a place, like she manages so much things. She becomes a mother, she becomes a wife, she becomes a caretaker, she becomes lots of things that men often cannot do. And I believe if feminism wasn't there for this thing, women would not be able to put their points in any way they want to do, or in any way. Even nowadays, even now, if we compare, the highest paid salary for women is way less than a highest paid salary for a man. Like, they always have less time to to do things. They're always less. And even if we consider the Congress, like the even if you talk about the US, where we call the highest developed country or something, on like, women earn 78 cents for every dollar a man makes. Like, you can assume the difference, like how much it makes when the some amount increases, right? So even if we go for the government there, so there are only
All right,
17
Divyansh, your time is up. Your time is up.
yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. Divyansh, so I just wanted to clarify, what were you, what was the topic?
I was feeling for feminism.
You were speaking for feminism?
I was feeling, wait, what did I do?
You just
Yeah,
messed up, bro.
I was telling for feminism, that we should do feminism. We should promote feminism.
That was my topic.
That was
against.
you just supported us, bro. You lost.
Yeah,
No,
You just lost.
you just
you
lost.
say against.
Big
You said
blunder,
don't say
man.
against.
We were against of that
Okay,
feminism.
let me make it clear to you.
21st century.
Feminism.
Feminism is irrelevant. Okay, feminism is
We were
irrelevant in the
against-
21st century. We had to speak on that, Divyansh.
Yeah.
You have to speak
were
on
for irrelevant.
It wasn't irrelevant. I must say, it was completely valid, because feminism comes from past. It doesn't comes from 21st century.
Listen,
No, Divyansh,
You have
that's
to
not what
say
I'm
Divyansh,
feminism is
feminism is irrelevant in the 21st century.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Or
For
Got
feminism.
confused, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All right,
Thank you.
all right.
For
I
a
guess-
moment,
Okay,
I guess this
it's
is
fine.
the
It's fine.
disruptions of a topic.
Let's stop.
I think we
Let's
should restart this.
Kunal, wait.
Yeah.
Kunal, wait. Just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to clarify, Divyansh, the topic was feminism is irrelevant in the 21st century.
Yeah. So I had to speak that it is valid in 21st century, right?
For the topic, you had to speak for the topic that feminism is
It's
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
Oh, I took it other way around. Okay. I thought it was, we should promote in 21st
It's fine.
century.
It's fine. It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
He took
I
the
took
meaning of the word wrong. He took the meaning of the word wrong.
Yeah, irrelevant thing. I
The
took
meaning
it,
of the word wrong. Too.
like I had to
That's
promote.
why I'm saying, because if it was the other
Oh,
way
I'm
around, then
sorry.
it would have been something
Kunal,
different.
Elson is
Yeah,
saying
that's why I
something.
made a
Yes,
mistake.
Fine,
Elson is
that's
saying
fine.
something. Let's hear him
We
out.
were clear. The topic was clear. That was not from our end. Everyone's clear on the topic.
Yep. That's
Uh,
fine.
Not a problem, Divyansh. It's part of the game.
Yep.
I think next is Manjot, right? Manjot, you have 2 minutes of speech. I don't know if you want to counter what Divyansh says, or you want to speak on what you want to do.
No, Divyansh did my job very
Time
easy.
is 10:47. You have 2
He's
minutes.
going to make it as difficult,
Your
Manjot.
time
It
Just
was
stay
very
for our
easy. It
rebuttal.
will be a very easy
Your
rebuttal.
time starts. Manjot, your time starts now.
Yeah. So thank you, Divyansh, first of all.
Thank you. Very welcome.
Yeah. The thing is, feminism is not irrelevant in 21st century. Let me say it again. Feminism is not irrelevant in 21st century. The reason is, what are the mindsets we are portraying in our youth? What are the things we are putting in our youth? Everyone is hearing the rape kind of thing uh, every day. The thing is, our girls don't have the security. Our girls don't have the basic rights of being a human being, at least. That's the thing. As Divyansh mentioned, they do housewife stuff. They do all of our stuff. They do all of our stuff. I repeat. The reason is that we take them for granted. That's why we take them for granted. The thing is, we have to have a basic human mindset that we are equal. She's a human being, we are a human being, and we are same human level. Let me tell you where feminism started from. The thing is, basically, what is feminism? It's giving equal rights to women as men. The thing is, women were housewives. Women were handling children's chores and all that stuff. But the thing, men they took them as granted and like, ye to ghar ki naukar hai and all that stuff. That's not the way it is now. The societies are changing, and it's the beginning of the change. That's it. It's the beginning of the change, and we will have to carry forward it towards to a next level where we can reach at a level where each human being has equal respect, irrespective of his gender, at least. The thing is, even the country, like I want to add one more point. Even in country's success, this plays a huge important role to carry forward the feminism thing. Because what will be the like plus point of or pro of the thing when we will have Ferraris and Lamborghinis driving us, but our women don't have the right to drive. They have one, but because they have one because of the feminism thing. That's why it's important to carry forward it, and it is very relevant to have feminism and movements along around feminism in 2021. So yeah, I have time, Elsa.
You have
I think
another
I
30 seconds.
I think I'm done. Time is up. So yeah, I can add one more point.
And your time is up. Okay, interesting. I was just going through the YouTube chat and I noticed that a lot of people are not convinced, Manjot. They are saying itni hypocrisy, especially a lot of ladies. So it looks like the game is still on, and it looks really tight. So it's between Kunal and Puru right now. So team Izanagi, don't feel depressed. That
Nah. It's
go
fine.
in your favor. These things happen in debates, and it
I
looks.
literally went confused. Dude. Like,
But it looks
it's
like
okay,
Kunal is
Debrah.
all ready. Are you ready, Kunal?
No doubt.
All the best, bro.
All the best
Okay,
to you.
Kunal. The time is 10:51. You have 2 minutes. All right.
All right.
The
Yeah.
last time, or is it, that you will be speaking on the AVA debate? Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
So let me begin with gender equality. Gender equality was very self-sufficient in itself, saying that men and women are to be given equal rights. Men and women should always be given equal rights. That is how feminism came into place. Feminism was also for the same thing. But then let me ask you this question. I am speaking in the favor of the topic that the feminism is irrelevant. And that I'll begin by saying that why do you need this gimmick? Why do you need this gimmick of a feminism? Why do you need this gimmick? Can't we just promote direct and simple gender equality? In the 21st century, when all women have the right to vote and where 47% of the labor force is made up of women, why do you think you need a gimmick? Why do you need this word feminism? We and I support gender equality. I support gender equality. Every man and every woman should be given equal rights. But why do you need to do it in the name of a certain something else? Isn't gender equality the very word in itself enough? Why do you think it is so? You are far from the truth, man. The aim of this thing, which I'm saying, is to focus on issues such as, the sexualization of young girls, domestic violence against men, and like why do you need? Furthermore, there is this thing that the main meaning of feminism is the same as gender equality: equality for men, equality for women. Firstly, you don't need that gimmick. Secondly, I'll tell you is that the actual meaning of feminism is taken into context in the very wrong way, and that turns from feminism to feminazi in almost zero time. Okay, women are actually being men are actually being overpowered. We see this in the case of Aman Baisla. Okay, a girl actually threatened him, and he and to the level that he actually had to commit suicide. I didn't want to bring these topics in, but then now I think the whole title is upon me, and I think I'm going to fight for that. Let me tell you this: I'm bringing strong points to the table, and I have my facts right here. I can't show you, I read it out, but I have my facts right here. And let me tell you this: that many consider feminism a women's issue, a fight to be fought by only women, but that's not the case. That's not the case, because feminism itself is very wrong. You can't just be you cannot overpower men. You cannot overpower men, and furthermore, this is turning into toxic. This is turning into sort of toxic. Men are resisting it, women are making use of it for their benefit. And the case, I'll tell you this month's
All right,
analysis of the
Kunal,
start.
your time is up. Your time is up. There was a lot of
Okay.
interesting points, to say the least. I hope you have
Yep.
done enough. Puru, are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am.
All right, guys, for all those who are watching, this is going to be the final round, and the final person speaking in that final round. Just to reiterate, the topic is feminism is irrelevant in the 21st century, and Team Osiris is speaking against the topic. Puru, the time is 10:54. You have 2 minutes. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So clearing one thing out. The time is 10:55 here. So I'll speak till 10:57. All right. Divyansh, first of all, thank you very much that you spoke for us. And I'm very sorry for you, Manjot. Divyansh, tere sare point kha gaya. And now coming to you, Kunal, I do not have anything new to add. I may have something new to add in soon. Now, Kunal, you spoke about a lot of things, right? First of all, we have to be clear about what feminism is. Those who do not know, I'm pretty sure everyone who's sitting here knows what feminism is. So feminism is actually equality. So why does we talk about equality? Why do we say equality is feminism? The reason is females are the one who are being suppressed. Kunal, you gave an example of 40% of labor workforce being women. How many of women are at the CEO level, even though they have got those skills in them? Right, we had a moment very recently. I'll explain you by an example, not by the example of feminism. Black Lives Matter just happened some months ago only, right? The reason Black Lives Matter happened, and the reason they had that name was because the blacks were the one who were being suppressed. In this case, women are the one, female are the one who are being suppressed in the name of equality, maybe. That is why we call it feminism. Very unfortunately, people have started using it in bad way as well. People have started considering it to be a negative thing, which is pseudo feminism. So I'll differentiate it clearly. Feminism is very relevant now because it stands for equality. It stands for what we are. It stands for humanity as a whole. It stands that every single person should be getting to a point in life from their skills and the knowledge and the stuff that they have done in life, not by their gender. That is what feminism means. And the only reason we call it feminism is because the females are the one who are being oppressed. That is my point, Kunal. Your
All
points
right,
were
Puru,
irrelevant,
your
I'd say.
time is up.
Can,
All right, guys.
can I count to Puru? Let's make it a cycle. Can I count to Puru? Let's
No,
make it a
no,
cycle.
no.
Puru will
Let's
have
do
the
it in
last
Avalon.
chance to
Let's
count.
do it in
No,
let's do it in
fine.
podcast.
That's the rules of
Let's
the
make
game.
it a
The
cycle.
game is over. The
We'll
game
do
is
it in
over.
Discord.
Divyansh.
We'll do it in
The
Discord.
game
Instead.
is over.
We'll carry
The
forward
game
it.
is over. No regrets. You guys did fantastically well. No, trust me.
Yeah.
You can take my word for it. No matter what setbacks you guys had, you guys fought really well,
Just one
valiantly.
mic back.
In
Nothing else.
fact, like to be honest, like even I know the energy might have been a little bit low. Maybe the audience was not too excited or impressed by what you guys had to say. But I really like the quality of the debate in terms of what points you guys brought in. All four of you was fantastic. So regarding the results, you will hear from us soon in 24 hours. I will announce it to the captains, and then you will find out whether you are the two people who are going to make it to the finals to face Team Zeus, which is Lolly and Angad. They are waiting for the results just as much as you guys are. Thank you all. Thank you all on YouTube. Thank you, Avalon Army. And thank you, Divyansh, Puru, Kunal, and Manjot for showing up today. Have a great day. Good night.
I'll actually just have this little thing to say to Puru as well as Manjot. Manjot, I've heard you talking. Puru, I haven't contacted you as much though. But Manjot, you could actually use a better, you could actually use a better fluency. You have really good points, but then the choppy nature that makes it,
It
downgrade a
might be
bit.
because I'm holding my gas. It might be that. I agree on
No,
that.
not the audio. I'm not talking about the audio. You the fluency you could increase. There's no latency in your voice, but the fluency you could increase. If you want, just a friendly advice though.
I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate heartily your
Yeah.
feedback, and I'll work on that. Thank you so much.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Fantastic,
Always.
guys. All right, guys,
And-
I am dropping off.
Yeah.
Good night. Have a great day. Lovely to get to know all of you. See you.
I'm
Thanks.
Good
very
night.
sad
Bye-bye.
that we didn't have.
Have a
Sankalp's
great
round.
weekend. Yep. Have a
I'm
great
very
weekend.
sorry
Bye-bye.
that we didn't have Sankalp's round, the third round, the surprise round.
We had
It was
it.
there, right? Yeah.
You had
Yeah,
it.
it was
No,
there.
no, no,
had
no.
it.
We didn't have. We didn't have. It was like, oh,
Yeah,
Sankalp's round.
you-
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Not
Right?
an issue. All right.
वो
guys.
live आ गया ना बीच
Fantastic.
में, live कट गया.
Yep. All right, guys. Fantastic. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye. Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.